station today. Anyway. Oh my. Yep, definitely didn't do that. Definitely didn't do that. Meh. Alrighty. I am so behind on this. It is okay. 8 days. What's up? How are you, Mika? You, you love this. I went to a convention today. I'm doing well. I went to a convention today, an anime convention, and what did I do? Oh, I bought myself a sword. I need to take a picture of it still. I just got home a couple minutes ago. I've been out all day. We were there for the vendors, of course. To look for a nearby tire. But yeah, did not do that. Teapot! My tummy still hurts. Ugh. But it's nice and sharp. And I know some people in my life are going to be upset because they say I shouldn't have sharp things in my hand. But it'll be okay. It's going to stay up nice and cased. Yay! Congrats, congrats. What server is your alternate account on? Alright, I've been trying to get in here for decades.
This realm is...
North America. I'm broke. Hold up. There we go. I'm not broke anymore.
If you ever have...
Yeah. Oh, okay. What challenge? And hello everybody else. Feel free to join the chat. Oh my gosh. Our challenge was to main Amber to get her level 90 and triple crown her. Ooh. That sounds like fun. Where is Tubby? Here we go.
The one before you is known as...
Chubby.
Ah.
Not yet unlocked. Oh, what am I guessing? Get chicken butt. The sky is green. The ocean is gray. Mm, you have Scaramouche on there. You got Raiden Shogun. These are all my guesses. Hey, I got it. Congratulations.
Ad Astra.
Abyssosque. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. Yeah, we'll finish that at some point. No, no, no. This is way more important, people. Delicious riddle. Because we need to unlock that, gotta unlock the whatchamacallit. Me and my friends, alt accounts are our favorite play because one of all the cards on my PS4 doesn't work, and two because we want a challenge. No point of spending money. I agree. There's no point in spending money. Ah, my sword. Okay, it's still boxed up though. I want to open it. I gotta take a picture of it. Do 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 do. We. I thought I did finish. I thought I finished this. I did not. I don't know. I did not finish it. I would have swore it was finished. Ooh, tummy hurt. Tacos, no bueno. You turn it on. Okay. In the dream. Do I need a... But, wait, what? Lend me your ear. I'm trying to finish up some world quests. I mean, girl. You know how many... You see all this? You see all this? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I still haven't done that. Because I have to finish... Complete... that's what I'm supposed to be doing. Acer Platinum Chapter 1. Act 1. Haha. I lied to myself. We're gonna be doing whatever that is. You know that! Stop it! You know that's there. We're doing it. Okay, we're gonna do this one.
Come on, enough procrastinating. Let's go.
Onto the map. I'm a busy adult. I have a life. I get sleepy and tired and I want to do other things. But it's okay, because when I do want to sit down and do this, I have... See, even Kaching is telling you to stop. Go, shush, shush. We don't listen to Kaching all the time. Kaching's voice doesn't matter 24/7. What's more important, me finishing this or me adding more swords to my collection? The game will always be here. When it comes to swords at a convention, I got a 50-50 chance. Well, not even that. I got smaller chances. I'm gonna finish the game. I'm gonna finish the story. I'm gonna finish the story. I don't even know what's happening in the side stories, you know. I just, honestly, I'm here for the main stories. When I do these side quests, I'm just like, we're here. Now, what's important is finishing the R&R stuff, because I want to open up that one place I haven't unlocked yet.
So many things have happened since then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we've definitely made some progress on our journey. So,
Shit, I need to clean that gym. What? Nuh-uh. I was looking for a dagger.
huh? What's up?
And they're all sold out. So, yeah. What's up? Be careful. Oh man, we gotta fight this person.
Hey, what the heck was that for?
Oh, okay, let's say.
Doesn't want to talk, huh? All right, let's convince him to calm down a little.
Oh, I didn't put the shield on. Whoops.
Shaken and stirred. Animal test 6308.
Ah!
Absorption
It
test.
hurts so much!
Mark 2.
Oh no.
Don't blink. Hey.
They come back, you know. Yeah, they come back. What did I have to wait? My friends already say that I'm impatient when it comes to... Whoa. When it comes to my food, he's like, you're the only person I see who inhales their food. Like, I'm not gonna steal it from you. You don't have to worry about that. It's a conversation we have on... I didn't even finish killing him.
Oh, so you don't have a vision after all. Seems like I've mistaken you for someone else.
God forbid you have to
At the very
wait.
least, you should make
Yes.
sure you've got the right
Yes.
person before you go
I
attacking,
agree.
huh?
God do
No,
forbid.
wait. Even when you've got the right person, you shouldn't go attacking in the blue? He's dangerous.
Have you ever met someone by the name of Kaedahara Kazuha? He carries a sword just like you. I've also heard that he possesses an animo vision.
Animo.
That's none
Animo?
of your business.
Kazuha! Oh, yes, Kazuha.
Never mind. You don't look like you know anything anyway. I'm wasting my time.
Wrong person. Ooh.
What the heck is this guy's problem? Coming around here, waving that weird sword in our faces, and he didn't even apologize. Seems like a real nutcase. Well, one thing's for sure. No way are we telling him anything about Kazuha.
I couldn't agree more.
Right.
See?
Has a
We not
feeling
telling
that
him.
even if this guy gets to challenge Kazuha to a duel,
Alright,
he won't
picture.
be able to beat him. Anyway, just to be on the safe side, we should go find Kazuha right away and tell him to watch his back.
Mm-hmm.
Oh? What kind of hunch? A special connection? You mean beyond already knowing each other? Yeah, maybe a little. But then again, most people look pretty much the same once they start fighting, so that doesn't really prove anything. Anyway, there's no time to lose. Let's go tell Kazuha so we won't get into any danger. Paimon heard that the Crux fleet is stocking up in Rito at the moment. Let's look for him there.
Ay, ay, ay. Rito. Bwahaha. Air. No, no. In my head, I was thinking about Ayato. I was like, that's why I was confused. I didn't forget that Kazuha existed. I was just confused. He was like, oh, Kazuha has an animo vision. And my mind was picturing Ayato. And I was like, what are you talking about?
Hello.
And then it hit
Do
me.
you know where Kazuha is?
You're looking for Kazuha too, huh? Guess he must have done something impressive after all. Well, we took the small vessels into Rito on a routine supply run, only this time, as soon as we entered the harbor, we ran into a huge crowd of Inazumans, all of them wanting to know about Kazuha. If it's because of that battle on Nizuchi Beach, Captain Beto had a great run there too, but I don't see her getting this kind of attention. Kazuha keeps to himself most of the time. In fact, there are times when he doesn't even listen to the captain, but she just laughs it off.
Oh, so you still don't know what he did.
I've heard bits and pieces. Something about him blocking the Raiden Shogun's Muso no Hitotachi.
Dun dun dun.
Is it really as big a deal as everyone's making it out to be?
I didn't forget. I just thought he was Hayato. I'm sorry. I don't have him either.
When you put it like that, it all makes sense.
But
that case, his
a
newfound stardom is
simpling
well-deserved.
simpleton gamer,
He was called away earlier by some people from the Tenryo commission.
I
They said they
deserve
had something important
no
to discuss with him.
mercy.
I thought they'd come to arrest him at
Alright,
first.
there we go.
Turns
Let's
out
wrap
they
you up,
couldn't have been
baby.
friendlier to him.
Here we
Seems
go.
like they really
Back
respect
in
the
your
guy.
box you go until I
Just a
can
little
get
while
you.
ago, this would have been completely unimaginable.
Do, 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 do.
Thank you. Guess we'll go pay a visit to the
Ah.
Tenryo Commission.
All right then. I'll just stay here and carry on trying to fend off the crowd.
There you go. Much better. Alright. Boom. Done. Ah! because I'm a horrible gamer who doesn't play often enough, who got busy with life, and haven't seen Kazuha in a while. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Exactly. But let me show you. Let me show you. You see? You see who's the banner? We got Raiden. We got Ayato. And my mind was thinking the person who was on the banner. She's like, blasphemy. Ah. I try. I try. Dun 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 dun. My tummy says it's hungry, but I also know it's not hungry because I've been feeding it and I ordered
Oh,
food
it's
and it
you.
was like, no.
Greetings. We were just discussing the repealing of the Vision Hunt decree. Since you're here, you're very welcome to listen in on the conversation. We invited Mr. Kaidahara here to extend a gesture of goodwill on behalf of the Shogunate. Your hard work has secured for us the agreeable state of affairs that we now enjoy. Also, I've been granted the chance to correct my clan's past mistakes, and for that, I'm deeply grateful. The Almighty Shogun has issued a large array of directives aimed at resolving, or at least easing, the tensions that have built up over the years. The Tri-Commission has made the recommendation to use this opportunity to restore the honor of the Kaidahara name. Regarding the history of the Kaidahara clan, I trust that you're already somewhat informed? In short, there was once a group of select bladesmiths who served the Shogun directly, responsible for upholding and further developing the traditional blade forging arts of the Almighty Shogun. The Kaidahara clan belonged to this class. But there came a time when some of these bladesmiths revolted and fled to Snezhnaya. Both the Kaidahara and Kamisato clans were held accountable for lax oversight and entered a period of great turmoil. We later learned that the whole misadventure had been secretly orchestrated by the Fatui. Attributing all of the blame to the Kamisato and Kaidahara clans was neither proper nor just. Considering Mr. Kaidahara has once more made an outstanding contribution to Inazuma,
If your
the
stomach
Almighty
is
Shogun
growling,
believes he
even
should
though
not
you
only be
ate, it
rewarded
could
for
just
his
be
achievements, but also receive recompense for the excessive punishment borne by his clan in the
You're right,
past.
you're right. It's
In the
okay.
interest of
I have
preventing
a
further
friend, you can
harassment of
have
the
a
bladesmith
whole,
clans by the
like,
Fatui, we chose not to
Leoa
publicly release the
Noir
findings of our
anonymous
investigations
meeting
into these matters.
about,
We
because I was
trust you
just
can
with him and
understand
he
why
was
this was
like, your
necessary.
logic makes no
This is
sense
a
a lot of the
true honor.
times. I'm just like,
I am delighted to
I
be in a
hear you.
position to receive the
I do
goodwill
hear
of the
you.
Almighty Shogun and the
But,
Shogunate
like,
at
this is how
large.
my mind is thinking, you
However,
know?
would I be correct to assume that this magnanimous gesture
But,
does
like,
not come
it
without
probably
some
is
strings
processing the
attached?
food. Well, here is
I
the
can
thing.
assure
So,
you that
like,
nothing
I
could be
didn't eat
further from the
until, like,
truth. We
around
seek only to
noon
correct a past
today.
injustice.
And
With the
then
Kaidahara clan's
hadn't had
reputation
food
and
since then.
occupation restored,
So
the
it's like
Kaidaharas will be bladesmiths once
9:30.
more,
No,
and your wanderings will finally come to
it
an
was like
end.
9 o'clock.
You'll be able
Yeah,
to lead
and
a
I was like,
safe and
okay.
prosperous life in Inazuma
No,
City
actually, it
with
was
the Almighty Shogun's blessing
8:58.
and full
I
support of
remember
the
that because I
Shogunate.
went to order at one
I
store and it
have
was
grown
about to close.
accustomed to life among
Anyways,
the elements. I fear I would
I
no
was
longer
trying
feel
to
at
order
home
some
behind
Uber
the tall
Eats,
walls
and
of
my
a
stomach was
stately
telling me it
abode.
was hungry.
Yet
I
my
got it.
ancestors did
It came an
indeed
hour
take great
later.
pride in the name of Kaidahara
I ate 2
and
tacos,
the art of blade making, for
and my
which it
tummy was
stood.
hurting. And I was like, nope, that's not
I
what it
do
wanted.
have a responsibility to restore their honor.
I sense some hesitation in your words. Should you accept this offer, I imagine
See,
many
it's
of the
all in the
malicious rumors
details.
currently circulating through the populace will disappear.
Malicious rumors? All we heard on the way here was so much praise that we almost wondered whether there was another Kaidahara Kazuha in town.
Well, to some, the Musono Hitotachi
You're right,
is something
you're right.
that can never be defeated. They cannot accept the idea that Mr. Kaedahara
No!
the Shogun's
No, I didn't mix up their visions. I just mixed up who they were. I mixed up the face with the name. That's it. I'm a criminal. I get it. I'm sorry.
Using a delusion turns you old and frail, and Kazuha still looks fine.
That is correct. However,
So
to some
cold.
people, the idea of a single person wielding two elements at once is a more inconceivable notion still.
This is just one of many similar rumors. I am very uncomfortable with being the subject of public discussion.
It's the same
no
thing.
matter whether it
No,
brings
it's
suspicion or
not.
scorn my way.
It's
But
not the
perhaps if the shogunate
same.
is willing to publicly support me,
We gotta
this
go and get.
situation will blow
Is
over more
mixing up.
quickly.
Put a
This is
poll out
precisely
there.
why I encourage you to give our offer some serious thought. It stands to benefit all of us.
Please allow me some time to consider. In fact, let us put this discussion on hold for the moment. Well then, what brings the two of you here?
Yikes! We nearly forgot about the most important thing.
Oh no.
Why would such a dangerous individual be looking for me?
Gasp.
No. This puzzles me as much as it does you. My fighting forms were taught to me by my family, based on techniques originally developed for blade testing. We undergo rigorous training to standardize every motion the blade is put through, so that each can be fairly assessed for quality. Over time, these techniques came to form something of a Kaedahara sword art, focused on blade testing, but with a full repertoire of combat forms. Those forms are quite different from the more practical ones typically used by samurai in battle. So it's hard to imagine that the similarity you speak of was coincidence alone.
All the more reason to watch your back. This guy was a serious nutcase.
Dun dun dun.
He sounds highly aggressive. Anyone he targets is at risk of serious injury, or worse.
Alright, click.
In that case, I will send some men out immediately to search for him.
Thank you. I must say I am now very curious about this matter, and I will also need some time to consider your offer. I will first join the Traveler in investigating the one who attacked her, then give you a conclusive answer upon my return.
Very well. Please stay safe.
Come on. Let's go and track down your aggressor.
Detective Agent Sen knows the most about what goes on in home. Let's see what Ryuji has to say.
Let me see. I think I have to complete all of it, don't I? Yeah, I have to complete the entire thing. Screw you! Jeez Louise, I'm freezing out here. I love you, a bushel in the back, a bushel in the back, and a hug around the neck, a hug around the neck, and ooh. Ouch, a barrel in a heap, a barrel in a heap, and I'm talking in my sleep about you. You bet your pretty neck I do. Do 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 do.
Hey there! We'd like to ask you a quick question. Do you know if anyone around here has been looking for him? For Kaedahara Kazuha, we mean.
Aha! So this is the renowned Mr. Kaedehara. I've heard a lot about you. It is an honor to finally meet you today.
You are too kind. We are currently investigating an assault and would appreciate any help you can offer.
Oh? You were targeted in an assault? Let me think. I can't seem to recall anything of immediate interest. Mr. Kaidehara is currently the talk of the town, so there are always a lot of people looking for him. To be honest with you, our detective agency has recently been
Oh,
receiving
thank
many
you,
inquiries
thank
from
you.
people wishing to obtain Mr. Kaidehara's personal
You
information.
should see me when I do car
Some of them
karaoke.
were offering
It's
us
way
millions of
more
mora just to gather the
enthusiastic.
information they want.
We
If
put
these
on
were
all
more
the
legitimate
theatrics.
commissions, Sango would
You
have
gotta
snapped
have a
them up
whole
in an
face with it
instant.
too, and the hand motions.
Of Mora?
Mora?
Oh, wait. Even at that price, you probably still shouldn't.
Please, accept my thanks for looking out for my privacy.
Of course. No matter what, we only take on legitimate cases. We don't make our money by revealing details of other people's day-to-day life just for the sake of it. Sorry, I got a little off topic. What I'm really trying to say is, it doesn't surprise me that a complete stranger is looking for Mr. Kaedehara. But I wouldn't know where to begin if we want to connect this with an assault.
Then let's put that connection aside for now. Have there been any other attacks or similar incidents recently that stand out as particularly unusual? The Tenryou Commission had very few leads. I thought you might have some information from different sources.
It's true that the commissioners aren't clued up about every little thing that goes on out in the streets. But typically, it's only the most trivial events that manage to escape their attention. If anyone had been out there attacking people, that would be assault, in which case the Tenryou Commission would absolutely get involved.
That does make sense. Uh-oh. Looks like the trail's already run cold.
I still find it difficult to believe that whoever attacked you hasn't been causing any trouble elsewhere. Few people possess your prowess in battle. So unless you were the first person he targeted, someone is certain to have been hurt by now.
Dun dun dun.
I am well aware of your talents. There is no need to be humble around me. In fact, I'm quite relieved that you were the one he targeted. It would cause me great grief to see someone become critically injured or lose their life because of me. For the poor victim, this would be a completely senseless crime.
Don't worry, we'll find him.
It seems you are every bit the selfless hero they make you out to be, Mr. Kaedehara. Surely this same concern for your fellow man is what drove you to fearlessly raise your blade against the almighty Shogun.
You flatter me. Truth be told, I don't know quite what came over me in that moment.
You are much too humble. Don't worry, I completely understand your concerns. I will try my best to gather whatever leads I can. Oh, actually, there was one strange incident over the last few days. It doesn't involve an attack, though. Let me tell you about it just in case.
Sure. During times like this, the more information we have, the better.
All right, then. Recently, 2 people went missing from the city at around the same time. One of them is a pretty well-known collector, surnamed Nagato. The other, Amenoma Yuya, is a samurai from the Amenoma clan.
Amenoma. Now there's a familiar name.
So much information.
You
Skip.
2 grown men going missing at the same time.
Skip.
I recalled this because Amenoma Yuya is also an accomplished martial artist who is skilled with the blade. Perhaps he is the one you are looking for.
Understood.
I
Though it
too
seems
am an
highly
accomplished
unlikely
martial
to me.
artist.
I neither
No
know
blade
this
skill.
man, nor do I have any idea why he may wish to attack me.
Yet.
Sure, can't hurt. We never know what we might find out along the way.
Thank you,
Ooh,
Luigi.
I do take
We'll start
karaoke
by making
requests.
some inquiries at the Amenoma smithy.
Sounds good.
Right
All
now,
the best
I'm into
with your
Bobby Womack.
investigation. I'll get moving shortly
Across
myself.
110th Street, pimps trying to catch a woman that's weak. Across 110th Street, pushers won't let the junkie go free. Across 110th Street.
If it isn't Kaedehara Kazuha,
Woman trying to catch a
what
chick
brings you
on the
here today?
street.
Huh? You two know each other?
Huh?
Yes, the Kaedehara and Amenoma clans were both members of the Raiden Gokaden. After I returned to Inazuma, I visited Mr. Amenoma to pay my respects. Let me quickly explain. The Raiden Gokaden was the collective term for the 5 most acclaimed bladesmithing arts in Inazuma. The techniques of blade making were personally bequeathed to the Raiden Gokaden by the almighty Shogun, and over time, further honed and enhanced by the most talented craftsmen. Unfortunately, a series of events led to the gradual decline of many clans in the bladesmithing trade. Today, only the Amenoma clan has kept its art alive.
So sad.
It is a great pity indeed. In the old days, we each had our specialties, and just as iron sharpens iron, so too did we learn much from each other. As an example, the Amenoma art strives to emulate the abiding patience and determination of water as it turns stone to sand. There is nothing mystical to our work. There is only practice, day in and day out, until both body and mind have memorized the craft, turning each motion of every technique into an intrinsic part of the bladesmith's life. As for the art of the Kaedehara clan, I believe it's called the Ishin art.
That's right. Ishin art strives for complete harmony between blade and mind from the moment that forging begins. For only a blade thus forged can capture and convey its maker's thoughts and feelings, and eventually become an extension of its wielder's will.
Indeed. Most samurai choose their blades, but an Ishin blade chooses its owner. You are, without a doubt, the most worthy wielder of an Ishin blade. It gladdens my heart to see that although the Kaedehara clan has fallen on hard times, its ideals and virtues are alive and well.
You overestimate me. My actions are guided by my own personal sentiments, not by any noble aspirations on behalf of my clan. But let's get back on topic. The purpose of our visit today is to gather some information on your missing nephew. We hope to assist with the investigation. It may turn out that this case is connected to another we are pursuing.
Ah, yes. My nephew. I reported the case to the Tenryo Commission, but I haven't heard anything back so far. He didn't say a word before he left, which is very unlike him. I'm still completely at a loss on what to make of it, but I've done what I can so far. Worrying is futile. All I can do now is wait for the news from the Tenryo Commission.
We heard that there was a collector involved in the disappearance too. Know anything about that?
Yes. On the morning that Yuya went missing, he gave me a very cryptic look and said that he was going to give me a great gift. I believe he went to collect the item from Mr. Nagato after that. The next thing I heard was that a fire had broken out at the warehouse, and neither of them came back.
Dun dun dun.
Yes. Strange, isn't it? I wonder what could have caused it. Unfortunately, there was very little evidence left behind, so nobody knows what really happened.
Do you have any thoughts on what Yuya may have wanted to give you?
If I had to guess, it must have been some kind of rare weapon. Otherwise,
I
there
like
would have
rare
been no
weapons.
reason
I
for
feel
him to
like
get my hopes
this
up.
was like
He's never
the
been
best day to go
particularly
and watch
interested in
this.
blade forging,
Like
but has always had a fondness for blade
my
testing,
convention adventure with my
and can
sword,
sense even the most
talking
minute
about
differences
swords.
in blade
It's just all,
quality.
and you're telling me
He
I
is
could have waited.
extraordinarily talented
I
in
couldn't go
martial
and feel
arts,
more connected.
particularly when it comes to the art of the sword.
That is not my
Told.
art form, though.
We have some information that you may
I fight with
find
my
to be
fist.
objectionable. The person we are looking for. He attacked this friend of mine.
Oh no.
Based on the evidence we have gathered so far, only Yuya seems to match the suspect's profile.
What? No. Absolutely impossible.
No! That's what he
Yuya
means.
is not that
just
kind
no.
of person.
What?
He is humble
No.
and kind.
No!
Even his training is done with the goal of calming his mind. He has never gotten into a fight before.
That you know
Is
of.
that so?
Yes. If there's one thing I can say for certain, it's that Yuya would never draw his blade without a very good reason. But, with that said, it's equally out of character for him to just disappear, with neither farewell nor fair warning. I also cannot know what course of action he might be capable of if coerced, or otherwise compelled by circumstances unbeknownst to me. Anyway, should you find him, please let me know as soon as possible.
Don't worry. You have our word.
From the sound of that, Paimon doesn't think Yuya was the one who attacked us as well.
Da-da-da.
Yes. It sounds as if something happened when the two men met each other. Let's pay a visit to the Nagato household.
We gotta go to all the households because people are need. Oh man, you want me to go up? Y'all didn't even actually let me get over there.
Look at this. The daughter of the Kanjo Commission's Hiragi clan and the master of the Tenryo Commission's Kujo clan are getting married.
Dun dun dun.
Sounds like an all-around perfect match, don't you think?
For sure. I'm just surprised. It seems very sudden. I hadn't heard a single word about it until now.
Good luck to them, I say. I'm sure it must have been a hard decision.
How sweet.
Looks like the wedding is definitely going ahead.
It's still too early to make that conclusion. Our adversary wants to push this marriage past the point of no return. However, we can still beat them at their own game. But only if Kujo Kanji is willing to help us.
Okay, I am so confused. Why am I going this long way? Like, that was unnecessary. That was on me. I saw you, and I always will love you.
Welcome.
Marie.
I just heard that the news of my wedding has been officially announced. It seems so sudden. I wasn't ready yet.
Yeah, about that. It's kinda complicated.
I see. So someone's trying to take advantage of our marriage.
If you proceed with the wedding, the repercussions for you are likely to be minimal. But we must take Lady Hiragi's situation into consideration.
I've previously considered this possibility. But in the end, we're getting married for true love. And I've promised her that I'll do everything in my power to protect her.
I understand where you're coming from, but to be frank, she should not need your protection. Or, to put it another way, you have tacitly admitted that Lady Hiragi will need your help to get through the hard times ahead, which perhaps suggests that, deep down, you realize all she stands to lose. I don't mean to criticize you. It is natural to want to protect our loved ones. You're an intelligent and gentle person, And I'm sure you would have been able to think about this more objectively were you not so emotionally involved in the situation. I'm sure you admire Lady Hiragi for being the independent, gentle, resilient, and strong-willed person she is. For the sake of marrying you, this wonderful woman will become someone who has to depend on you for the rest of her life. Are you really okay with that?
I love her with all my heart, and would do anything to make her happy. That's why I cannot abide to see her suffer or be manipulated by other people. Yashiro Commissioner, you're right. It was naive and selfish of me to take things this far. But it's too late now, isn't it? There are notices everywhere.
I have a plan.
I know.
It needs
Yeah,
a
I
villain.
do have you. You are my
Sakujo,
hero.
In order for my plan to work, you and I must both play the role of antagonists.
It's just,
Are you
I'm
willing
not
to
as
help?
exciting.
If there's a way to
There's just
salvage
so much
this,
content
let's
too.
hear it.
I've told
And
the
I like
people at the context
me and
for this is that
Candy
they are
discussed
planning to
this
use
last
this
time.
marriage
She's
to
like,
bring down
skip,
the Hira-
skip. I'm
But
like,
what if
yeah,
we
I
were to
can
imagine
skip.
for a moment
But
that
also,
since
what if
the
I want to
affairs
go
of the
back
Vision
and
Hunt
like
decree,
play
the
this
Tenryou
back
Commission
through?
has been planning to make a move
But
against the weakened Kanjo Commission. The only reason you have been
I
hesitant
get
to act
tired
since
of
taking over the
skipping.
Tenryou Commission
Yeah, I don't know
because
how to
you
get
care
people
about Lady
engaged more
Hiragi's
on here.
feelings. And so, your plan is to liaise with the
I
Yashiro
appreciate
Commission
you
to
staying
marry her and bring
my
her out of the
hero.
Kanjo Commission as soon as possible. Once that is achieved, as the person in charge of the Tenryou Commission,
Ooh, this one's
you
pretty.
no longer have any reason to hesitate.
I see. This is an ingenious plan. It takes advantage of the situation perfectly.
Dun dun dun.
Exactly. Our purpose is to change Lady Hiragi's position from an unnecessary burden to an indispensable asset. By doing so, we can even strengthen her position in the Kanjo Commission. Once our adversaries realize how the network of connections behind the scenes really looks, they'll do their utmost to stop this wedding from happening.
Oh no.
Then, we simply leave them to...
Got it.
Some people, I don't know. That's why I said I told the people I took karaoke requests. Nobody gave me karaoke song. Although it's got to be like a song I know. Can't be something like off the wall. Definitely go with like pop songs or not necessarily pop, but a popular song, a mainstream song, but not like from today's
will now be fearing the
music,
worst.
like
No doubt he'll be on the lookout for the
2010
first sign
and
of the
behind.
crisis. In that case, he will almost certainly have placed informants throughout Inazuma City.
Like
What
any
we need
song
to
from
do
today,
is to use these
like
informants as a breeding ground for our fake intel.
yeah, I don't like TikTok
Sakujo,
songs except for okay,
there are
Queen
certain
Herbie.
things that I need you to attend to
I know
personally.
I don't know Rabbit Hole. Alucard had
It's almost time.
an obsession with
My
it
ninja has located one of
temporarily,
the informants.
and when we were
Let's
together,
go and see if he'll take the bait.
he would make me play it, and I'm like, why? What? No! No! Oh no! Oh. You see, this is the problem. Okay, pizza from another land. The mist, a name unveiled. Oh, through the mist. Okay, it looks like we're doing through the mist first. I have a problem. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I don't want to do that. It's a lot of work. She's like, this is why you have to do the quest in a timely manner. But it's still a lot of work. And I just get so sleepy. It's like, I gotta do this. I gotta mine.
I'm very sorry, but we cannot afford to pay what we owe right now. My husband has gone missing, and I'm still trying to find him.
No, you misunderstand us. We are here to help with the investigation. We'd like to ask you some questions about Mr. Nagato's disappearance, if we may.
Ah, I see. I thought the debt collectors had come to visit again. I'm sorry you have to see me in this dreadful state. Has some new information come out? Do you know where he's gone?
I'm afraid we don't have any new information at the moment. We're still trying to find out as much as we can to inform our search. With this in mind, can we perhaps ask some questions about your family's current situation?
For example, Paimon's struggling to understand why a collector would be strapped for Mora.
That's a long story. Ever since I've known him, he's been an avid collector of all sorts of things. He'd always get so animated when he was showing them to me. I knew nothing about the items myself, but seeing how enthusiastic and excited they made him, I was happy to believe that they were just extremely important to him. Everything was fine when we first got married, but as time went by, things changed for the worse.
Uh-oh, what happened?
He lost his sense of restraint. He started buying more and more things, and even resorted to borrowing money just so he could pay for them. Our expenses really spiraled out of control when he started getting interested in weapons. It was awful. There were days when he'd spend hours down at the warehouse, admiring his weapons even as debt collectors were descending upon our house. He wouldn't sell them, wouldn't even touch them. Just sat there staring at them like he was in a trance. I'm happy he has a hobby, and I'm willing to support him. But making ends meet has to come first. I've tried talking to him about it so many times, but he never listens. On the last day that I saw him, I gave him an ultimatum. I said, if he refused to sell his collectibles and pay off his debts, I would divorce him and take the children with me.
Whoa!
And that led to an argument.
Actually, it didn't. Generally, he's a quiet man who likes to go with the flow. On most things, he leaves the decision-making to me. You must understand, I never would have dreamed of threatening him with divorce if the debts hadn't pushed our family to the brink. After I said those words, he froze and was silent for a long time. When he finally spoke, he awkwardly mumbled that he would pick out a few items to sell. His voice was so meek and pitiful that I felt an urge to take everything back. But then what? If I didn't draw the line, what would happen to our family? Had I not indulged his bad habits, we wouldn't have found ourselves in such a predicament. And I also don't know if he had actually come to his senses, or if he was simply angry with me. The next thing I heard was that our warehouse had caught fire, and both he and the buyer had gone missing.
I see. I understand. Ame no Mayuya came to purchase a weapon from Mr. Nagato. During the sale, a fire broke out at the warehouse, and both men disappeared.
At first, I assumed they must have gotten into an argument over the price. But my husband has never been one to negotiate. He never even haggles when he's out buying groceries, so it's hard to imagine him getting into a fierce argument.
Maybe he was feeling the pressure from the debts?
I don't know. He just disappeared after the warehouse burned down. Perhaps he's too afraid to come home now that all his collectibles have been lost in the fire, and he's got no way to pay off our debts. Even though I'm still a little mad at him, we're a family, and I want us to face our family's crisis together. As long as he's willing to turn over a new leaf, I know we can work things out.
Please don't get upset. There could be more to this situation than meets the eye. If collecting things is a habit that Mr. Nagato had his whole life, it is quite unusual for this habit to change so drastically over a short period. But the information we gathered from the other side suggests Ame no Mayuya is also a mild-mannered man who would not be likely to start an argument. This situation is getting a little confusing.
A little confusing. More like completely mystifying.
Let's try a change of scenery and see if we can piece together what we've learned. Rest assured, we'll notify you if we find anything.
Thank you so much. I just want him to come home.
Based on the information we've gathered so far, I can only surmise that the sales meeting between the two men was somehow the catalyst for their disappearance. The fire at the warehouse likely played a part in how the situation unfolded, though its exact role is a mystery. Do you have any thoughts?
Well, Paimon was thinking that maybe someone accidentally knocked over an oil lamp and, nope, never mind. Paimon's brain needs to rest for a while. Over to you.
That is the most likely conclusion based on everything we know. What started as a disagreement over the price escalated and ultimately turned into a tragedy. However, in this case, only one of the parties would have started the fire. That would make the other party innocent, and they would have no reason to hide themselves from the public. If this is indeed what happened, and the innocent man hasn't come forward yet, then it suggests they may have already lost their life. One fact that I keep coming back to is that Amenoma Yuya is polite and well-mannered, while Mr. Nagato is introverted and passive. Neither seems like the type of person who is inclined towards initiating conflict. Mr. Nagato, being heavily in debt, is also the only one of them with the potential motive to disappear after the fire. The more I ponder it, the more puzzling it becomes. Just what could have happened there? Right. Although the time frame seems to broadly match, no other details that we've learned seem to link the two events together. Amenoma Yuya lacks a key distinguishing feature of the attacker, namely that he is principally a practitioner of the blade testing techniques of Amenoma art, not those of the combat-oriented Ishin art.
Darn! We thought we could get two birds with one stone here, but at this rate, it's starting to look like a wild goose chase.
Let's keep going, since we've come this far. If we can solve the case, both Mr. Amenoma and Mrs. Nagato will be able to get some closure.
Okay, but where should we go now?
Let's head out of the city and check out the warehouse. There's still a chance we may be able to find some shreds of evidence.
Alright, I think this is where I'm gonna stop it. I am exhausted. I've been up all day. I shall see you all tomorrow. Thank you.